With home prices reaching record highs across the country, many homeowners might think it's a good time to sell. But how long does it take to sell a house now? In today's hot sellers market, homes are being bought faster than ever. Even in this ideal situation, it will take at least a month, and usually around 3 months for sellers to prepare their home and close the deal. If major repairs are needed or your property isn't priced or presented well, it could take even longer. To help home sellers know what to expect, here are some of the steps to sell a house and how long they usually take. We also included what can slow things down and how to speed things up if you're in a hurry. Whether you plan to sell soon or just curious about the process, this timeline will help you get ready and plan accordingly. First, you want to make renovations and repairs. The average time for this is about 2 weeks to several months. For the average home seller, it takes about 2 weeks to a month to get a home ready for sale. Though this can vary a lot. It depends on your home's condition, how much you want to spend, and how quickly you need to sell. If you're looking about skipping some steps, remember that doing some prep work can really pay off. According to Realtor.com report, 60% of homeowners plan repairs or updates before listing their homes. Landscaping was the most common updates at 94%, followed by minor cosmetic changes like new light fixtures or faucet at 88%, and touch-up paint at 87%. Many also did bigger repairs, such as replacing major systems like HVAC or the water heater at 85%, and redoing the roof at 68%. Obviously, bigger jobs will take longer than smaller fixes. To figure out what you should repair before selling, consider getting an independent pre-inspection by a home inspector, or talk to a trusted real estate advisor. Next, find a real estate agent. The average time for this is about 2 to 10 days. Finding a listing agent can be as simple as making a phone call. In fact, 82% of sellers only talk to one agent before making a decision to work with them. However, this is not a recommended approach. Choosing the right listing agent takes time. Buying or selling a home is one of the biggest transactions in most people's lives. It has a major financial impact and it's very complex, needing experience and special skills. Sometimes the right way is to meet with 3 to 5 agents. Look at their training and experience, understand their market plan, and see how well they can help you. Taking your time to choose the right agent can make a big difference in your success of selling your home. Ideally, you should have your listing agent visit your home to evaluate it. You could even find a listing agent before doing repairs to get some opinion on what needs fixing and what doesn't in today's market. Overall, an agent is your most trusted advisor who can help you save time and money throughout the home selling process. So it's a good idea to look around and make sure you find the right professional. Next, estimate how much your home is worth. The average time for this is about 1 hour to 2 weeks. Figuring out how much your home is worth is an important step that should not be rushed. To start, you can use one of the many online tools that estimate home values, like those on realtor.com/myhome, which offers several estimates based on top industry models. However, the best way to price your home is with the help of your listing agent. They will compare similar properties in your area, called comps, to get a realistic idea of what your home can sell for in this current market. The next thing to do is declutter and stage your home. The average time for this is about 1 hour to 1 week per room. According to Realtor.com report, 2/3 of sellers clean and declutter before listing their home because making a property look its best will attract more buyers. This step is important and shouldn't be skipped. Decluttering can take time, especially if you live in your home for many years. While not all sellers choose to stage their home, it is a proven way to attract buyers and can help you sell your home quickly and for a good price. Next is to create your listing. The average time for this is about 1 hour to 2 weeks. As with many steps in the home selling process, putting together your listing is in the hands of your listing agent. A reputable listing agent is going to have an in-house camera crew that will come and take pictures of your house and even do a video walkthrough and fly over with drones in some cases. High volume agents will usually be a few days out to get their camera crew scheduled, but you will be able to coordinate with this ahead of time as you are seeing the repairs and staging of your house come toward completion. Next is hold home showings and open houses. The average time for this is about 1 to 4 weeks. Once a property hits the market, a swarm of home showings can occur, many times within the first day or week. While a home seller often has total control over the scheduling of showings on their property, they should make every effort to be flexible with potential home buyer looking to view their home. I have witnessed home sitting stagnant due to all these crazy demands like only allowing showings 2 hours a day, not being flexible to last minute showings, or any other factor that causes home buyers to skip viewing the property. Generally, 12 to 24-hour notice is required for showing to make sure you and your pets are out of the house and any valuables are locked up for safety. Showings will generally take 15 to 30 minutes. Holding an open house should be at minimum 1 week after the home is listed, or right when the property hits the market, and you need to give buyers advance notice that it's taking place. Next, you want to wait for an offer or offers to roll in and negotiate the best deal. The average time is about 2 days to a month, maybe a little bit more. Every market is a little bit different on how long it will take for an offer to come in. In this hot seller's market, entry-level home may have multiple offers submitted by the end of the first weekend on the market. Luxury homes may take a little longer. Once you receive an offer, there's no need to accept it on the spot. We usually advise giving your house at least 72 hours or a weekend on the market in order to get as many eyes on it as possible before accepting any offers made to you. The reason to hold off is an even stronger offer may be out there if only you give it time to roll in. The most common amount of time given for a home seller to respond to an offer is about 24 to 48 hours. However, when you have a shortage of homes on the market, the deadline given to the seller is more relaxed because buyers really don't have a choice. I would recommend every home seller should provide an answer back within 48 hours unless multiple offers are received, which could mean a deadline is set for all buyers to provide the highest and best offer. Next thing is to accept the offer and wait for the home inspection and appraisal. The average time for this is about 3 weeks. Once you have an offer you like, accepting it can be done quickly. It usually takes about an hour or so and just entails you signing on the dotted line of the offer you're accepting and then submitting it to the title company or the closing attorney, depending on how your state conducts the next step. Next up, a buyer may conduct some due diligence in the form of a home inspection and home appraisal. The most common period of time written in a purchase agreement for a home inspection to be conducted is about 7 days. This is from the time the offer has been signed to when the home buyer has to make a decision on moving forward or not. Next is to close the deal. The average time to close a deal is about 10 to 45 days. The main thing holding up closing on a home is the lender. Most buyers will require financing, and it might take time to get a lender's representative to the closing table. If, on the other hand, you're lucky enough to have an all-cash buyer, a deal can close fairly quickly, in about 10 to 14 days, sometimes even faster. A cash sale can close faster and is more certain than a financial deal. If closing quickly is a high priority and an all cash offer comes forward, you might want to take it. Otherwise, you'll have to wait. A home seller should expect the whole process of selling a home to take about 30 to 45 days once an offer has been accepted. And lastly, moving out. The average time is about 30 days. The most common negotiated time frame to move out of a property once transferred to the buyers at closing is 30 days. Some home sellers will request more time, about 45 or up to 60 days. The sellers can always ask for a post-close occupancy agreement from the buyer where the seller reserves the right to stay in the home after the closing, either for free or by paying rent. So the timeline for selling a house can vary widely based on several factors. On average, selling a home can take approximately 30 to 90 days, but the local market's dynamics, property type, and other consideration can influence this time frame. Understanding the factors affecting the selling timeline is essential for homeowners navigating the real estate market successfully. Whether you're looking for a quick sell or willing to invest more time to get the best offer, working closely with a knowledgeable real estate agent can help you navigate the complexity of the real estate market and make informed decisions throughout the process. So, if you found this episode helpful and want to continue learning and staying updated on all things real estate, we invite you to follow us on your favorite podcast platform. By subscribing to our show, you'll never miss an episode packed with valuable insight, expert interviews, and practical tips to guide you through your real estate journey. Also, I love hearing from our listeners. If you have any questions, comments, topic suggestions, or real estate stories to share, please reach out to us. You can follow me on all my social media pages. Just search for Long's Real Estate, local realtor in Las Vegas and Henderson, Nevada. I will save all the links in the description of this video. Until then, remember, in Las Vegas and Henderson, the odds are always in your favor when you have the right real estate agent by your side.